Even though the glove's been reimagined, it's similar. It's very similar. You know what I mean? You have to really look at the two gloves and say, okay, this piece is a little different than that. So we've been very true to that.
It was that fine line of like, you want to keep it like the original, but yeah, you want your own flair to it. It took us 3-4 weeks of just concept drawing and another month to make it.
As you can see, it looks like it's mostly copper and steel for the blades. So, foundation is copper and steel, so that's what we started with. Each individual piece is hand cut and jagged so that it looks like it was done in a garage. Glove's just your typical leather glove. We burned it, aged it to make it look like it was old and burned. We had to make it where your fingers bend. Each pivot point for each finger has to be done like that so it can have real action.
Pretty similar to what they had before, but it is still kind of re-engineered, definitely made from my hand. Very articulating.
The first one we made, we painted them. We kind of patinaed them, and then one day the heat from the steel to the copper transfers slightly different, and it looks actually perfect. We decided, you know what, let's not paint it. Let's leave it the way it is. It gets that purple, it gets that other color in it. Let's just leave it, it looks better. Once we made it, the blades were way too long. We had them, actually, they had to been another 4 inches long. Sam came up with it, let's not make them all the same size. And at one point we had one with a thumb on it too. The consensus was, after everybody looked at it, to go without the thumb.
I'm very proud of the way that turned out in our movie. I think we nailed that.
It's actually steel stock. The blades are dull, but they're awful pointy.
There was a lot of times where I was on the set where it's like I was constantly just trying to tuck that thing in, especially as I'm kind of blind in one eye, you know, with those contact lenses. One is kind of milky and fogged over. I can't see out of it, so I've kind of lost my perspective.
We made one out of rubber when we get close to somebody's face, and we made one out of aluminum, which is a lightweight one. But mostly Jackie, he basically wears this one all the time. Jackie's really good with it. We gave him one to take home. He brings it to work, takes it home, puts it on. I think he even tries to eat with it. Probably one of my finer props. I've made a lot of stuff over the years, but it came out really nice.